Hey, Charlie here from GuitarMasterMethod.com, and today I'm going to go over the 6 biggest mistakes I see students make when learning guitar, and of course how to fix each and every one of them. So let's just dive straight into it, okay? So the first biggest problem that I see people make when they're learning guitar is putting their thumb in the wrong position, okay? Now doing this makes playing guitar very hard, okay? Even though it's just one of 5 extra things, 5 things on your hand, it does make it very difficult if you use it the wrong way. So I see people playing chords and their thumb is out here like this, okay? Now if you try to do a bar chord like that, it is just not going to happen. It's going to sound pretty horrible, right? Now what you want to do is you want to bring your thumb down. Now you notice that my whole hand shape changes when I do that, okay? So it goes from here to here, okay? And you can see that in that F chord I'm playing, my finger's going straight down into the chord. But if I have my thumb up like that, fingers are coming on an angle and just not enough pressure is actually getting put onto the strings. And the other thing is that you're not going to have a very big stretch. People say, I can't stretch very far on the guitar, but then you find out they've got their thumb like this. Here I could reach from the 1st fret to almost the 4th fret, but if I put my thumb down here, then I can reach from the 1st fret to the 6th fret, almost to the 7th fret, okay? So that is the first biggest mistake that I see people make, right? So just a quick thing is just imagine catching a tennis ball, right? You're going to catch it like this, okay? You're not going to catch it like this, all right? So that is how you should be holding your hand when you're playing guitar. The second biggest mistake that I see people make when playing guitar is that they hold their guitar pick wrong, okay? And this can lead to all sorts of stuff, and I've actually made a whole video about it. You can view that here. Okay, make sure you come back to this one and watch the rest of this one to find out these other biggest problems. But if you just want to quick know how to hold your pick, curl your hand around like this. This finger here, you want to place your pick right on there, thumb on top, okay? Now if you hold your arm out straight like that, the pick should shoot off at a 90-degree angle. It shouldn't be pointing that way, it shouldn't be pointing that way, it should be pointing directly off to your left if you're right-handed, okay? And then because that way when you bring the pick here, it's going to be pointing directly into the guitar. If you want more details on it, definitely check out that video I suggested below. I'll leave the link in the description as well. The third biggest mistake that I see people make when learning guitar is strumming from their wrist. Okay, so let's say they've learned a few chords and they've learned a few strumming patterns, but when they go to strum, they do it something like this. Okay, now if this is you, we want to fix that straight away. Your strumming shouldn't come from your wrist, okay, because this here is just such a limited motion. I'm not even hitting all 6 strings, okay? Your strumming wants to come from your elbow, okay? A big movement like that, okay? Now, if you want to get a really nice strum going on, imagine having a whip, like a long whip, and the end of it is your guitar pick. So when you're strumming along, you are getting that nice kind of whipping motion, and that's going to get you a really nice human sounding strum instead of like a straight sound, up down, sounding like a robot. All right, so just the opposite of that is the 4th biggest mistake I see people make is picking single notes from their elbow. Okay, so these are 2 different things, but if you're, for instance, wanting to play a note here on the D string, right, and I pick from my elbow, I'm getting all sorts of stuff I don't want, okay? Hitting other strings, and the movement I'm making is massive, like even going like this, it's stressing out this muscle here, which is just completely wrong. In fact, if I tried to go as fast as I could with my from my elbow, not only does it sound bad, I can get faster from my wrist, okay? So what you want to make sure is that when you're doing strumming, coming from your elbow, when you go to pick a single note, you bring your your hand down here, stick it down onto the bridge, and just use that simple movement to pick those strings. Okay, now you want to try and keep the pick as flat as possible to the strings, and that will really help you, okay, get those nice clear sounds. And you'll notice that as I pick the go down the strings, I play the lowest sounding string here and the highest sounding string here exactly the same. All I'm doing is slowly sliding my hand up and down so that that pick is always going to be as flat as I can possibly make it. The fifth biggest mistake I see people make when learning guitar is that they either use all downstrokes for their strumming or all downstrokes for their picking. You definitely need a combination of downs and ups for both strumming and picking, and here's why. If you only have down strums, you're very limited to the strumming patterns you can actually use, and you're also missing out on a lot of the high notes, right? When you strum down, generally it's focusing on the lower notes, and then when you strum up, it's focusing on those high notes. Alright, so definitely have those downs and ups, and that definitely applies to picking as well. Let's say you're learning a scale and you're picking all down like that. No, you want to be going down, up, and it's called alternate picking, and even it'll feel really bizarre to start with, but basically, if you think about it this way, when you're going down, to go down again, you have to lift the pick up over the string again anyway. So you might as well just practice going both ways. Now, if you're having a lot of trouble with it, then what I want you to do is for at least 3 whole practice sessions, throw out down picking altogether and only do upstrokes. Okay, you can learn some exercises like this. And you notice I'm doing it all with upstrokes, and it will feel really weird. Okay, but that's a really good thing because that means that you're building up the strength with that. And the 6th biggest mistake that I see people make when learning guitar is having an unstructured practice session. Now, this is going to ruin any possible progress that you could potentially make by just not having the right systems in place. So what I've actually done is I've actually created a cheat sheet that is going to help you with your practice sessions. And in the link below in the description box, you'll find a link that will take you directly to a page on my website where you can download that. Now, not only am I giving you the cheat sheet, but I don't actually mention it on the page, but once you actually get to download that cheat sheet, inside of there, I actually have a 15 or 16 minute video that explains in detail how to structure your practice sessions so you get the absolute most progress from it, even if you only have like 10 minutes, okay? So if you've got an hour, this blueprint will work. If you've got 10 minutes, this blueprint will work, okay? So that is in the link below. Go click on that, head over to my website, download your cheat sheet, watch the video, and you'll see your guitar progress soar. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed going through this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you, and I'm sure I'll see you on my website very soon. Thank you for watching.